Yeah, I like it, Jackie boy. 100% try and kill me. That's what he said. 100% try and kill me. I think it needs some. Oh yeah, that's it. So you. Oh really? Okay. In the comments, somebody let me know what a good is. I'm 43. I don't know what a good. I feel like I might be one. The win was cool, and the heartbreak on that kid's face was just fucking made music to me. Right then, so high calorie grappler session today. Obviously this suits me really well. We'll just break this the good old fashioned way. So everyone in the room, imagine today that you're 110 kilo. The shit that doesn't normally work for it works, alright? So hands on the floating ribs, head should be up, shoulders back, neck locked out, so if he does manage to grab your posture, he's going to have a battle to do it. My weight's going to come forward slightly, I'm going to put the non-dominant leg in the middle, and I'm going to put the dominant leg back. Now this is normally really crap, because Mikey's just going to elevate his hips, and ride my thigh, and then, you don't create the space that you want to create. But I'm a high calorie grappler, okay? So this is going to work. And the reason it's going to work is because I'm going to sit my forearms down onto his hips, and I'm going to just I'm not trying to open his guard with my elbows, because that'll give him too much posture control, but I'm just stopping his hips coming up with that frame there, okay? So as they pop open, instantly elbow to elbow, and I start looking for this double underpass, but I'm faking him. I don't really want a double underpass, okay? So as he reacts, I bring the dominant leg back in, and I put my knee over the top here, okay? I then lean forward into this, put him into this split, and I use my free leg to just start opening him up, okay? I then twist and pass, okay? So I'm sort of like trying to open him up a bit as I go around. Mikey's going to make a mistake. He's really going to fire that elbow backwards to try and clear that back through, and that's going to enable me to pin it to the ground, okay? So I just come off the hip, pin this to the ground. I'm no longer worried about the boogie. Well, I am a little bit worried about the boogie choke, but I'm about to Americana his shoulder, so we're going to be all right, okay? Twitch your grip, elbow into the side of the neck, dominant arm at the hip is going to come under his elbow and grab my own wrist, okay? So I'm sort of like, my hands are sort of like half on his hand or a little bit on his hand and mostly on his wrist. Notice my thumbs aren't engaged, and realistically you want to be able to finish your Americana by just rolling your knuckles down, okay? So we call it reverse rev. So that's it. That's my Americana, okay? I shouldn't really need to be doing all this stuff. That's the way you would do it if you were a dude, right? But we're 10th Planet family, so we're just going to roll. Is that my kit? Is that all my kit? Shit, I used to be that thin. So, hands on those floating ribs, posture all locked up, non-dominant leg in. Is there any questions on this, guys? Cool. So, elbows are going to touch the thigh. The whole goal here is, I know I'm giving them a chance to control my posture, but I'm about to go backwards anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Main thing is, can I stop him riding my hips, okay? So you notice the hips going backwards, it's quite subtle. And you can just feel it going, okay? It's not this big move where he can ride my hips. It's not that big move there, it's just control. Sorry, cheated. It's control, and then hip movement's really subtle. There. To the inside, like you're going to do a double underpass, but I bring the outside leg back up, staple, pin that to the ground. I then go from this side forward, put that split on. God, you're a lot less flexible than Mikey B. Switch. It's here that you want to watch out for this reverse triangle thing. So look, that butterfly hook's going to stay in as this weaves out, and then we pass. Any questions? Nice and basic to start with. White belt wall, of course, and then we'll get into the more sexy stuff in a second. Let's see what you got. 1, 2. The tap, not different shoulders. Like sometimes this will work and you'll get the tap, and sometimes you'll have to bring the elbow down, and sometimes you'll have to do the forbidden fruit and pick your other elbow up. Okay, I think we do a good enough job of teaching that, to be fair, because everyone was tapping. But if you need to do that, just remember, try and rotate that elbow coming up rather than pulling away from the body. Keep one of the shoulders and pecs on his body. I'll just show one, but if you want to go for, well, actually, no, do your pats because we'll use a different setup for this one. So posture, on the inside, dominant leg out and back, so you've got good base. This is where things switch. Real subtle entry. Look, no grip. I'm not doing a double underpass. I'm tricking him into thinking I am. And what people tend to do when you try this is they flare their legs anyway, so they give you the move you want. But just control of the inside of the thigh. The way we set this up is dominant leg comes back in, we step through the middle, and we pin. Okay. Now I could just twist back pass from here, but why? Now this is heavy high calorie grappler night. So let's make it horrible. Elbow to the inside. Stepping round. This time coming out to twist the side control. All those good details. So hip on the shoulder, the handle on the face. I'm reaching through my legs, grabbing them across the top of my toes, and I'm clearing the hip line so you can't put me in half guard out to mount. Okay, that's it. Mike is going to put a foreman on, but he's going to have his head straight. Okay, I'm going to plumb clench the top of his head. I'm going to put my pecs on his basically I'm aiming for the solar plexus on his lips. And then it's not really a smother, okay? Let's put a lotus in for good housekeeping. It's not really a smother. It's like a face crush. I'm going up and through it. This battle, and he'll try and move his head to the side, and blah, blah, blah. He'll get a mouthful of BO, but that's about the worst of it, right? but if I can stop his head from moving, plumb clench him, place my solar plexus on his lips, and then just drive through the thing. It's horrible. You all right?
Yeah.
Nose crush?
It's just horrible.
It's just horrible. Right, that's it. That's where you punch check lives, okay? They're really good, okay? So if someone like me who plays a lot of lockdown, those punch chokes from top, they're really, really good. So you should be attacking it. We'll see one of those, mate. Big jab. I'll just go from the twisted side of that. All right, we all right with the pass? You're going to steal all my kit. Where's your bridge? Boom! Let's have one more. So from here, look, he creates space by bridging, then he gets his foreman in. I'm going to go lotus underneath. Plumb clinch, elbows on the shoulder, trying to keep that head straight, and I'm just looking solar plexus on the mouth, and then I just go forward into the thing. Nasty, right? Real. Yeah. So solar plexus goes on, and look, if you can you guys see my chest there? It goes there, and then there. So it's like down and up. What were we thinking teaching them this? Any questions on any of that? That sneaky punch choke, you'll get that more than you think, especially in this fucking gym where everyone half guards together.
When you're letting them bring back into lockdown, are you pushing with that, or are you just keeping it as it is? And
yeah, so you don't want to do that until your shoulder's been aligned, right? So this is where the punch choke comes from, and when you're doing it from mount, it's too high, it's on the cheek. So don't give the game away what you're trying to do. You want to go down, boom, got it. So there's your time. Does that make sense? So you're doing it on purpose. You want me? Yeah, can do. Yeah. There you go. So we're in front punch. Obviously, the battle in the smother is for him to turn his head. That's why we're teaching the punch choke as well. But it's about there and then there. Feel that, mate? Yeah. It's a crush. Let's see what we got. 1, 2. Good shit. Any questions on that? Everyone getting the taps? That's the end, mate. Remember, big guys, it's going to be in your mind when you put the lockdown in and they take the bait for you to not let the shoulder drop. You're going to be like, nah, I'm not moving because I'm big. I don't need to move because I'm big, right? You want to fucking move. You want to let them bring you down to bring the shoulder in line, okay? That's the point of it. That's why we did it. So keep that in mind, high calorie grapplers, all right? It's not about dominating the space all the time. It's about managing it. And when they move you, it's on your terms because you're playing a trick on them, okay? But well, you know what I'm trying to say. It's about space management, not dominance, okay? And one last thing, high calorie grapplers, before we do our team picture is, if you're with somebody smaller than you, let them fucking work. Fat Next step.